of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Ducks will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Arizona's offense will go on the attack first. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Right back to the well. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of Loud is deafening on this. He hurls one deep down the left side. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
What a start by this defense. That is exactly what you need, man. They've been a little bit hit or miss. They've been a little bit up and down. But to start the game on a high note, get the good mojo going, great start for this defense.
From the gun, running back on the move. Oh, he's got some space. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. This time they'll go to the running game. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Ducks have their offense in high gear. From the gun, give on the inside. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They've softened them up with a run, now to throw it. Finds his tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Flips it out in the flat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He makes the grab. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Makes the catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. He wants to throw it. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. From the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Rides to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. It's complete to the left. They found a way to get in the rug, but he has stopped short, and it'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They're going to need to get breaks into the open. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And here's what I like about that, man. That feels like an instinctive play. Like, this guy almost knew it was coming. You know, most of the time in a bootleg, they want to show you the run first, but he wasn't buying it. Went right to the quarterback, saw it, and made the big sack.
And the Wildcats, now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk-aversive, but it is good field position. Leaves it with the back. At the 40, there he goes. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line.
Touchdown, Ducks! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Makes the grab on the left. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They've got a first down here to open the period. To the air on first down. Finds a spot in the middle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Wildcats line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. Working that left side now. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. They kick it away on fourth down. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Nice move there. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up 6. And the Ducks can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Quick strike complete. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on. It's a fumble on the play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
And that's fumbles in consecutive weeks. Coaches don't like that. They start to, you know what happens is the trust factor goes out the window. I don't want to run you as much because I can't trust you as much, especially in big spots. Got to hold on to that football.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, he had it, and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be third down. They try to pop a run on the draw. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got his man. Nowhere to go, and not much to show for that one. Arizona runs out the punt team. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This time, they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive.
There he goes. He's at the 50. The 30. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
The Ducks want to crank the tempo. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it from the gun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. After making his first field goal, he'll try to put up another with a shorty from 26. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. He's got his man. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. Rides the back and leaves it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the third down pass is incomplete. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. They'll go back to work on offense. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man on the right. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Ducks send out the punt unit. No fair catches here, looking for room. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. To the air on second down. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Arizona comes out with another first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They'll go back to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Offense in an empty set. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That gets them back to within 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Makes the catch. They pick up the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabs it in the middle. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Ducks have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. It's complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. And they get him down for the sack, and they'll go to the locker room feeling good about their pass rush. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Oregon 13, Arizona 3.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
Arizona will kick off to get the 2nd half underway. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 2nd half. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Ducks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They go to the ground. Crosses the 45. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Gets open down the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. And that will extend their lead even further.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Hand off from the shotgun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. The hand to the running back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Finds a man in the middle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Arizona runs out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely.
Holding, receiving team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The give on the inside. They bring him down behind the line of scrimmage, and now he'll have to go back to work to get over 100 yards again for the day. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Good timing on the quick out. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Makes a move. Touchdown, Wildcats. The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. Arizona State is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jake Plummer, this might not be over just yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to BYU. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Ducks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Ducks will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Throws to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Arizona going back to work with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's McCray. Stop just inside the 25, will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Trying play action. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And it's right down the boulevard. The lead sliced to 3 at 16-13.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Makes the quick grab. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Red pass, it's complete. And they're able to get him on the ground. It'll be 3rd and long. Just keep slinging it. Looking down the middle. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And the Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. And the returner will be knocked wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Finds his big tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. From the gun, running back gets the give. And they not only knocked him down behind the line, they also put him back under the century mark for the day. Wants to fire on 2nd down. They're working that left side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Going to sling it on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Gets it out fast. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. Finds space on the right. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Here's a heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Under fire. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
The Ducks will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first down.
Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Huge play here late, and this crowd is coming to help the defense. Here's the pressure. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He has the first and still on his feet. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Snap to the back. Got a little space. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Tight coverage there. Did not stop him from making the grab. It's 1st and goal from the 8. Defense didn't have the personnel it needed. They call a timeout. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. He'll keep it himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
And you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you updated on a fascinating battle going down in the Pac-12. Arizona State is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jake Plummer, this might not be over just yet.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Works the middle of the field.
They're trailing by just 2 to BYU. We'll keep you posted on things in this game that's sure to shake things up in the Pac-12. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the rush will get to him at the 25. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. To the air on 1st down. Right down the middle. He's got it. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Looking to throw on 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Quickly out to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Back to pass. Into the end zone. And that one is right on target if his target was the 1st row. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Rushes on him. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. Still firing away as he'll go down swinging. And down he goes, and that's going to do it. Didn't have much of a chance there, and the defense puts an exclamation point on this one. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.